El Octágono.
Howard, how are you?
I'm doing great, Andre. How's everything?
I'm great. Thank you very much. Excited to have our first Fight Time event, the February 15th. And to start, before we go into everything that you're bringing us, I know that this Thursday we have, what it's going to be, the weigh-ins. We're going to have your birthday, and we're going to have Valentine's Day. Tell me, what are you going to be doing for Carla? Do you have any surprises for her? And for your birthday, what are you guys going to be doing?
Well, right after the weigh-in, we're going to go out and have a dinner someplace very special. I'm not going to tell her yet. Someplace very special and romantic. And that's what we're going to do. But, the main and most important thing right now is Fight Time Promotions. So
yes, it is.
Definitely have to put the lovemaking on the back burner right now.
And you don't want to spoil the present anyways. So, yes, let's talk about Fight Time 13th MMA Kings. It's the first event from Fight Time for 2013. What changes are we seeing? You're always improving in every single event you bring us. What are we going to see different in this first event that we're going to have in 2013?
Well, I think, we're just going to keep the consistency of going about having good fighters, great fighters on the show, and bringing energy and synergy to the War Memorial Auditorium. And that's what Fight Time is about, just bringing energy and good karma, I would have to say.
I've also heard that you're trying to focus a lot this year in the Spanish market. You're going to have Rocco Rush. He's going to be doing interviews, post-fight interviews in Spanish. Tell us a little bit, because as you know, our main target in the show is the Spanish market. So we're very excited about this that you're going to be bringing. So how are they going to be able to watch the interviews, the post-fight interviews, and how is everything going to come together?
Well, let me say this about Rocco Rush. Rocco Rush had fought on our show twice, and he's going to be an integral part now, working for Fight Time as a commentator / interviewer. So we're very excited about that. And you're talking about the Spanish market. We just got distribution from HBO Plus, so we're going to be showing our fights in South America, Latin America, and we're very excited about that.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. And obviously, we had mentioned and talked to Carla that the fact that you guys brought Nicolas Risk from Argentina, it's just, to me, is awesome. There's so much talent in Latin America. And the fact that you guys are recognizing that and starting to scout for talent outside of the country, I think that's huge.
Well, thank you very much. We're very proud of that, and we're trying to expand our brand, not just here in Florida, but throughout the world, throughout the diaspora. And Latin America is a big market for us, and we have a lot of Latin fighters on our show. So what's the best thing? What's the next thing? Best thing to do is, search out the Latin market, and South America is where it's at. So we have HBO Plus. We'll be showing our fights in the whole of South America. So we're very proud and glad to have HBO Plus aboard the Fight Time family.
Howard, now that you mentioned that you're actually, expanding to Latin America, is it possible that we'll see Fight Time in the future, maybe actually having events outside of Fort Lauderdale or outside South Florida and going to, Spanish countries to do the actual events?
Of course, we're looking to expand and hopefully be the biggest MMA promotions in the world, not just here in the United States, but we definitely want to reach a market where everybody can see us, and that's we want to make it pandemic, so to speak, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reach out not just around Florida, but the whole world, and we have to start. We started off small and from very humble beginnings, and now we're expanding. And we're in only our 13th show, and people already recognize that Fight Time Promotion is on its way to bigger and better things. And we're very proud of that. My wife and I are very proud to have such good people working for us, and all the positive energy from our fans. We're grateful for that, and we don't take anything for granted. We try to treat the fighters with respect. We try to treat our fans with respect. We're not one of those promotions companies that tell you it's raining and something else is going on in your head. So we're trying to be as fair and honest as possible with our fighters and our fans, and that's what Fight Time Promotion is about. My wife, who comes from her family comes from Nicaragua. They're hardworking mother and father that came here back in the 70s, and my mother and father came from Glen Cove, Long Island, New York, who are hardworking people, and they gave us something. Her mother and father gave her something, Carla, and my mother and father gave me something. That was honesty, and that's what we work off: honesty and hard work, and that's what makes Fight Time what it is today: hard work and honesty.
Howard, and this fight card that you guys put together, Fight Time 13 MMA Kings, is one of your most stacked cards that you guys have put together. It looks very exciting, but I want to ask you about one fight in specific, Wagner Rocha against Cameron Neville. What can you tell us about Wagner? Because I know obviously you guys are very proud of him, and we're going to be talking to him later on today.
Well, let me tell you something about Wagner. Wagner is our lightweight champion. He is our ISKA Fight Time Promotions champion. We're very proud and honored to have him aboard. Prior to him fighting on my show, believe it or not, I'd never seen him fight prior to him fighting on my show. So I couldn't wait to see him. I heard so much about his ground game. This guy's a genius when it comes to transitions to transmissions and submissions. This guy is amazing. And when I saw him fight Mike Bruno, he never gave Mike Bruno a chance to get an offense going. He kept Mike Bruno on the defense for making transition to transition to transition, and finally submitting Mike Bruno. And I was amazed. I mean, really amazed. And I've seen, I have worked with the best MMA fighters in the world, from Chuck Liddell to Mike Brown. And this guy is at the top of the food chain when it comes to grappling. His BJJ is, I would just have to say, genius. And Mike Bruno is one guy that's very hard to submit. And for Wagner Rocha to submit Mike Bruno, you got to be a very special person. So that's what we like about Wagner Rocha. And his charisma and character, we enjoy at Fight Time Promotions. We like working with honest and upfront fighters. And Wagner Rocha is, to me, is one of the guys that have great character, and I like that in a fighter.
Well, Howard, we're very excited always having you here in part of El Octágono. Is there anything else you want to add about the card? Everything, invite all of our listeners to be there this Friday at, February 15th at War Memorial Auditorium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If you have any other questions, you can also visit FightTimePromotions.com. And before we let you go, is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, I just want to say to the fans, come out. We got 11 exciting fights on the card, and each fight is going to be more exciting than the other. And I'm just very proud that the people that work for us, that help put this show together, and our shows are getting bigger and better each time we put them on, and I'm proud of the people that work for us.
I have to say and add that I truly agree with you. You have a great team. Fight Time every time. Last year, since we've been with you for the 13 events, we've seen that improvement. We've seen not only the cards, not only the events, not only the promotion, but as a whole team, you've done so much for what it's MMA fighting and down here in South Florida. So we really appreciate it, and always taking the time to be here in El Octágono. And we'll be there on Friday and, of course, on Thursday at the weigh-ins, taking care of everything that has to do with media. And it's always a pleasure for us to be able to be part of Fight Time Promotions.
Andrea, I want to thank you, Carmelo, and Randall for being a part of the Fight Time family. And we look forward to seeing you at the weigh-in, and also the next day at Fight Time 13 MMA Kings. Enjoy yourself, sit back and relax, And remember, it's fight time.
Thank you, Howard. Have a great Sunday, and we'll be there on Friday. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Para estar más informado, visita www.enoctagono.com.